This shirt is giving me major 70 vibes. I like it. Hey everyone, it's Liz. Welcome back. So today's video I'm really excited for because I've been seeing this video go around YouTube, but I just never really thought about it until now because I'm pregnant. So this is going to be the 10 baby names I love but won't be using. With that being said, I say I won't be using these names, but I'm such an indecisive person and I might even pick one of these names for my little girl or little boy. I have no idea what the baby's gender is yet. I have about 11, 12 more days until I find out, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to do girl, boy, and girl, boy. So the first baby girl name I love is Aspen. I actually follow a YouTuber named Aspen, and she's so pretty. I love her, and I think that's why I fell in love with that name. But it's just one of those names that I love for someone else, but just not for my kids or anything like that. But I think that name's so gorgeous, and I'm also going to be telling you guys the meaning of all these names. I'm already out of breath. So the meaning of Aspen, it's actually a tree name that has heart-shaped leaves, and how cute is that? That is so beautiful, but I just won't be using it, I think. I'm pretty sure I won't be using this one, but the other ones, especially for the boys, I really, really love. So let's go ahead and get into the first baby boy name. So the first baby boy name I love is Jacob. So my brother's actually named Jacob, and I've always loved his name. Always dang, he has a really nice name. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little backstory on how my parents named Jacob Jacob. He was born early and they didn't know if he was going to make it or not. And my dad was telling me that he was praying so much and that he told God if Jacob would survive that he would name him Jacob. It's from the Bible, and I thought that was just a beautiful story. And I don't know, I just think that's a really nice story, and that's probably why I love the name Jacob so much. So yeah, moving on to the next little girl name. So I love the name Charlotte. So I don't know why I like this name so much, but I just think it's such a pretty name. But it's just a name I probably won't be using for my girl. Or I might, because I'm such an indecisive person. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the meaning of Charlotte. So it means tiny and feminine. I just think that's so cute. Charlotte means all tiny. I don't know. I don't really care for the meaning too much, but I just really like that name. Okay, so now moving on to the next little boy's name. So the next one I really like is Willow. Doesn't that sound just so beautiful? I think it just sounds like such a humble little boy and such a nice little boy and sweet. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this name so, so much. And I told Eric about the name. He was just not a big fan of it. But I'm still going to try to convince him because I think it's so cute, and at least incorporate it as a middle name. So yeah, Willow means slender and graceful, which is nice too. I like the meaning of that. Okay, so now moving on to the third baby girl name. So I really love the name Grace. So that has a little backstory on that too. So when I found out I was pregnant with this little baby here that I'm pregnant with right now, I nicknamed the baby Grace, Gracie. I don't even know if it's a girl or boy, like I said. I don't know why I just nicknamed the baby for the longest time Grace. I referred to the baby as Grace, so Eric, just Eric, because the kids didn't know I was pregnant at this time. So I do love that name so much, but it's just something I don't think I'll stick with. But I really just think that name is so beautiful. So I have all these names written on my phone, so I can tell you guys the meaning of them as well. So Grace means God's favor, and also beautiful, loving, lovable, and graceful. Isn't that such a beautiful meaning for Grace? I really like that one, but I just don't think it's for this baby if it's a girl. So the next baby boy name I love but won't be using, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what this one is from. So this one is EZRA, and as you guys know, if you guys are PLL fans like me, then it's from Pretty Little Liars, and I just fell in love with that name, that character's name. And also that character is really nice too. So I like the character too. And yeah, so the reason why I won't be using this one is because Eric just put off by it because it's from the show. But he likes it too, but just because it's from the show, he doesn't want people thinking we named EZRA because of Pretty Little Liars. That makes sense. Yeah. All right, so the next little girl name is Juliet. And some of you guys may know that Emma's middle name is Juliet. I always call her my little Juliet. I think it sounds like a little princess name. So I actually would have named Emma Juliet. Eric was kind of just he was we should have all the E-name family since my name's Elizabeth. His name's Eric. And then we named Ethan. So we kind of just wanted to keep the E-name rolling. And actually, I'm going to tell you guys a little something about that. So with Ethan and Emma, I had them so young, and I kind of just didn't care for meanings of names. I just liked their names, so that's why I chose it for them. But for this baby, since, like, if you guys watch my videos before, then you know the backstory on my pregnancy right now. And I just feel like this baby deserves like a meaningful, beautiful name. And I just don't want to have to stick to just the letter E, because there are limited names for E's, especially since I already have Ethan, Emma, I'm Elizabeth, Eric's Eric. But anyways, I just really love the name Juliet. Such a pretty name for a little girl. So Juliet means youthful, which I don't really care too much about the meaning, but I think the name is really pretty. So moving on, let me catch my breath. So moving on to the next little boy name. So I really like the name Sebastian. But the reason why I like it so much, because it sounds so beautiful in Spanish. But the reason why I wouldn't use the name is because I don't speak Spanish all the time, so I wouldn't be saying the baby's name with a Spanish accent all the time. And some of you guys may know that I am Mexican American, but I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, so don't come for me. It's not my fault. My parents just didn't teach me. I know a little bit, but just not a lot at all. I love my nationality. I think it's beautiful, and I feel so lucky being Mexican American. So I just wanted to put that out there. So now moving on to the last little girl name. So I really like the name Chloe with a C. I just think it's such a pretty little girl name. I love that name so much, but I just don't think it's for me. I just love that name a lot. Chloe means fresh blooming. I think that meaning is really cute as well. So yeah, that's the last baby girl name that I really love but won't be using. And for the last little boy name is Julian. I think that just like such a handsome boy name. I'm not great at explaining things, especially names, so sorry guys. But I just really like that name Julian. The reason why I won't be using it is because my aunt has a son named Julian. And yeah, I just wouldn't name my son that as well, but I just really love that name. And the meaning of Julian means youthful. And also the meaning I really don't care for as well. But yeah, that is it for these baby names I love but won't be using. I hope you guys found it helpful, especially if you're pregnant looking for names. If you're about to have a little child in your life. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I get tongue twisters all the time, especially because these braces. And also feel free to leave me baby name ideas in the comments down below, because I'm going to be finding out the gender within like these next couple weeks, so I can narrow it down, like if it's a girl or if it's a boy, so I can finally pick the name. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.